to make this theme, and it is, just to clarify, it is completely made by me, so if you do end up using this, please give me credits. My username is .softychars with 2 S's at the end, and yeah, that's all I wanted to say. So the first app you will need for this theme is Ultralight. It looks like this, and if you don't already have it, it's a great app for editing, I guess. So this is also one of Charlie's newest videos, so that's really exciting. She finally posted again, because she hasn't posted in a little bit, aka like 2 days. Anyway, so at the bottom at Ultralight, once you get your video, sometimes I like to shorten it, but recently TikTok has been getting rid of those watermark screens, so that is great for us at least. So then just click on edit, then click on this triangle until you get to this screen where it says clarity, sharpen, emphasize, and noise. Clarity is going to go all the way up, sharpen -10, emphasize -10, noise -10, and then save at the bottom. And then there are 2 options. You can either save, there's 3, but only 2 of them really work for what we're going to do. So it's either save or save over. I like to save it over, even though I end up I end up deleting these videos anyway. It doesn't really matter if I save them over or just save them. But yeah, just wait for this to download. It does take a little bit. And if you save it over, just click modify. The next app you will need is called Prequel. Or Prequel, I don't really know how to pronounce it. People pronounce it in very different ways. And then just click the plus sign. That is wrong video. Okay, so just Prequel will load up. Then click the plus button at the bottom, down here. Click that. And then upload your video. Okay. So now just go into filters, and at the bottom you will see all, trends, holidays, retro, blogger, monochrome, nature, and travel. You see down here. So you're going to want to click on travel and then scroll until you find this filter right here. It's called Stockholm. It looks just like this. And to favorite it, you can just click on this like favorite button down here. Then you're going to click adjust on the sidebar, and then for exposure, you're going to put it -100, skip contrast, and then go to highlights and put that -100, shadows -100, and then this part is optional, but for saturation, I like to put it up to 80, but I know some people might want to put it in -20 or something. I just like it at +80, so that's what I'm going to do. And then for sharpen, I like to put this at 80 as well. Haze 100, and then blur 50. So that is all you do for Prequel, and then just click the export button up here. So just let that save. It might take a little bit to like save and stuff, but it will get there soon enough. Look at it, it's already at like 80%. Okay, so then just save video. And then just go into the app Vaunt, and there are 2 ways to import your video. If you didn't already know, you can click this like play button down here, or you can click these 3 lines. They do the exact same thing, so it doesn't matter. So just import your video, then click on the screen, and then click add text, and then write your questions. So like, let me think of one. What did you do for your birthday in quarantine? ? And then the font you're going to use for this is called Wildly Sans. It looks like this, Wildly Sans. So just click on that. And then, oh, hold on, that is very big. I just like to align it to center. And then the size for this is 60 or somewhere around 60. It just depends. And then leave some room for like all of the like comment, like, follow, share buttons. So like put it around like here-ish. No, like here-ish, because there's still like space. Okay, then click on style, and then style at the top up here. And then you can just mess around with this. I normally just use this Sorry, I accidentally turned off my phone instead of taking a screenshot. So I normally just use this preset, but then put the alpha up to 100. But obviously, you do whatever looks good to you. So then just copy that, because if you add text like this too much, it'll say you have to buy something, but copying it works fine and you don't have to pay for anything. So the next thing you will do is use the font Honey Cute and just write birthday, or like something along the lines of your question or whatever you wrote down here. So the next thing you will need, also to copy it, you just have to click on the text, then swipe to the right, or no, to the left, sorry, and then click this like 2-piece paper button. And then for this next part, you're either going to click 0 a bunch of times or 7 a few times. I'm just going to do that. And then click on this font right here. It's called Garlic Salt Extras. If you don't already have it, it's a really, really helpful font. So yeah. And then you're just going to put it here and then click Style. Then Style at the top, spacing, and put it to -20. So then you get like this line. I'm going to actually remove some so that my line is thicker. So like something like that. I think that looks good. Okay. So now that you have this, you're going to copy this text and then align it to the left, and then you can either use this like symbol or this one. I like this like line. And then I'm just gonna write down like me, my mom decorated my house, and we ate cake. That's it. And then something else I like to do is say thank you so much for, and then check how many followers you have. Oh my gosh, 1,202. I cannot believe that. Okay, and then teehee. That's like my thing that I say. Okay, and then the font for this is Dynamic. It's spelt weirdly, but that's what it is. It's all one word. That's what it looks like, Dynamic. And if you don't already know how to download fonts, that's going to be my next video. So just subscribe so that you see that, or just check back up on my YouTube channel if you, I'm sure that there's just tutorials on YouTube if you really, really want to know that quick, but I'm probably going to post it in like a few hours. So yeah, maybe even like a few minutes. I don't know. So then you're going to go back to Garlic Salt Extras, and you can either click a capital Q, or you can click this like little keyboard button right here. Either way works because they're doing the same exact thing. So yeah. Oops, not that. Okay, hold on. I need to move this out of the way. Okay, so now that you have this, you're going to put this up to the size 250. Then you're going to make this the first gray that you see, like the first gray after white, and then turn off the shadow. So go to the style at the top and put the alpha to 0, and then copy this, and then put a lowercase q, then use white, and then turn on, or then use the last preset, and then change the blur. So like if I use the last preset, there's barely any like shadow that you can see. So I like to turn down the blur to like 30-ish. So then you can like see the shadow. So then copy that, and then use the font Heartwarming Extras. It looks like this. So then use the keyboard button, or just click J. And you also don't have to use these exact ones, obviously. You can use any ones that you like. I just like these ones. So then put it to whatever size. I like, if you are using the same ones as me, put this one, like the flower one, to, for the tilt, negative 180, and then put it to the size 100. Copy that, and then use lowercase, that's not right. Is it capital Q? It's a capital Q. Yeah, capital Q. Then put it to tilt. For the tilt, put it to negative 40. Then for size, put it to 85. And then now all you have to do is assemble it. So like put, it sounds like I'm like using Legos or something. Okay, so just put these like that. I don't know, something like that maybe. Then put this one behind it. And you're gonna move this later, so don't worry about it looking kind of, okay, that looks really weird. Okay, I think that looks nice. Okay, and you can't just like move it, you have to click move at the bottom. So like select all of them like this, and then click move at the bottom. And then just use these like arrow keys to move it. I like to move, okay, sorry. I haven't heard that song in so, okay, that still looks really weird to me. Okay, so then the last thing that you're gonna want to do is add your watermark, which is very, very important. So just copy one of the pieces of text, then use your username. So mine is @softychars. Also, if you see me using different like usernames, that's because I have two different fan pages. One of them is a Charlie account, and one of them is a Addison account. So yeah. So then just turn down the opacity, which you just go into style and then turn the alpha down to like 50-ish. And that's all of your text that you need. And then the last thing is just export it. Well, not the last thing. You still have to color it again. So just at the bottom there will be an export button. Click that. Click export. Oh, I forgot to say. Sometimes you might have to mess around with like these settings, but it should be fine. And then just click save video. It'll save. Okay. So now just go into the app color tone right here. And then click, okay, well, let it load up first. Click video, then click the video that you were editing. Make sure that there is like a blue outline around it, then click edit at the bottom. It's like the logo, it says edit right here. And then use the, okay, so yours might look like this, but click collections at the side. So like right here, click collections and then click on color tone, because it'll automatically be on Bonnie C, but you want color tone. And then scroll until you find mood 1, and this part is optional, but I like to put the grain to 40 or 0.40, and then I like to not mess around with the grain size so that it's like really small pieces of grain. And then at the top there will be a export button right here, so just click that and then it'll like load. And then at the bottom there will be a few signs. You want to click export. And that is your final video. Woohoo! So now you can just upload that to TikTok. And yeah, bye!